Hello! In this video, we will be discussing the incredible mercy of God. Now, I will begin with this discussion by conversationally reading the simple, not shallow, studied interpretation of Psalm 6. Afterward, we'll discuss one man's boldness in asking God for his mercy and how that turned out. Then, I'm going to ask you what you think. Ready? Because here we go. Now, my name is Charles Yerkes, and this is the Simple, Not Shallow YouTube channel. Now, I have been on a journey of learning how to love simply, wisely, and well. That is, on a journey of learning how to live in the abundance of the abundant life that Jesus said He came to give. And the purpose of this channel is to create a community where you, too, can catch the excitement of learning to love. And if you like what you hear, please click that like and subscribe button, and then when that gray bell icon pops up, click on that as well, for that will let YouTube know you want to be notified each time a new video is posted. Thank you. So, the incredible mercy of God. Let's begin by reading Psalm 6. My Lord, do not punish me while you are angry, and do not discipline me while your anger burns. Show mercy to me, my Lord, for I am fragile. Heal me, for I am so horror-struck that I feel it in my bones. My soul is greatly dismayed. But you, my Lord, until when? How long? Return, dear Lord, and rescue my soul. Liberate me on account of your loving kindness. For the dead will not speak of you. For who can praise you from the grave? I have grown weary from crying out. Well, every night I cause my bed to swim in the flood of my tears. My eyes swell and darken from worry. They have grown old because of my adversaries. Turn away from me, all you who practice evil, for the Lord has heard the sound of my weeping. The Lord has heard my plea for mercy. The Lord has found my prayer acceptable. And all of my enemies will be disgraced and so greatly dismayed that they won't know what to do. They will turn away from me in that moment, and they will feel their shame. A studied interpretation of Psalm 6. Ready for some nuance? I hope so, because here we go. Now, the first thing that leapt off the page at me is this sentence, My Lord, do not punish me while you are angry, and do not discipline me while your anger burns. Now, a study on the assigning of human emotion to God, what we could call God's anger, is a study unto itself. We'll have to save that for another day. But I did do some research into this particular phrase. And it is interesting. The way these do not phrases are constructed in Hebrew, they are either a direct command when giving from a superior to an inferior, such as a captain to a private, a king to a serf, right? Well, an example would be the Ten Commandments, where it was God giving the commandments to his people. You shall not. Or, like here, they can be an intensely earnest request because it's on the part of the inferior to his or her superior. That is, from that private to his captain, or from that serf to her king, or from his people to God. It goes something like, please do not be severe to me. And in this Psalms, this phrasing seems to be a poetic formula asking God not to be too intense or too heavy-handed in his dealing justly with wrongs done. A poetic formula in a poem. Conveying emotion. Go figure. But, this being so, what I hear in this poem is David admitting that he screwed up. Granted, we would say that it is an indirect admission, but the assumption of guilt is quite evident, and that seems to be enough for the psalmist. And David is passionately asking for mercy. For what he is experiencing is just too much for him to handle. Notice the wording, show me mercy, for I am fragile. Heal me, for I am horror-struck. And he is so dismayed, he is dismayed to the point of feeling it in his bones. He feels so isolated from God that he cannot even complete a sentence. But you, my Lord, until when and how long? See, here is a man, the man after God's own heart, feeling very isolated from God and under increased attack from his enemies. See, this is the plea of a man who knows he screwed up, who is not making excuses for messing things up, but rather is asking for mercy, asking to be reunited with God once again. What a beautiful example for all of us who know God and yet screw up. And David does not leave us hanging, wondering if God forgave him and answered this prayer, for he declares that yes, God granted this request. He honored this choice, and he showed mercy. Here is the heart of the gospel message. A believer screws up. He sins, realizes it, and then comes to God asking for mercy, for forgiveness, and he receives it. A person falls, owns up to it, and is reunited in a relationship with God. How beautifully amazing is that? This is the nuance that I hear in this reading, that no matter what I have done or how much I have screwed something up, if I ask for mercy and restoration, that is, honestly doing so and not merely reciting some properly holy words, God will forgive me and restore me to a relationship with him. For it is in his character to do so. It is on account of his loving kindness. It is in God to forgive those who ask for it. It is in God to be merciful. Isn't that profound? It's not because of who I am or what I have done. I am just not that special. Well, depending on who you talk to, I am a certain kind of special. But that's another story for a different day. For now, though, isn't it nice to know that we can come boldly to God and ask for forgiveness, for mercy, and love, instead of expecting a beating? I think so. Well, there you go, and there you know something about the incredible mercy of God as found in Psalm 6. So, does any of that ring true? If not, why not? Do you have another take on this psalm? Do you hear other nuances from this reading? I would love to hear what you have to say, so please tell me in the comment section below. And also, as you saw, I was reading the simple, not shallow studied interpretation of the Psalms from this book. Now, in this book are the first 25 Psalms of our studied interpretation, and it is available in both print and ebook form, so you can enjoy either one. Now, for your convenience, I'll link to it in the description box below. And if you like this video, please click the like and the subscribe button. And when you click that subscribe button and it turns gray, you'll see that little bell icon. Make sure to click that, for this will tell YouTube to notify you each time I post a new video. And then one final thing, and a very earnest thing. Please pray for me that I stay honest and true to what we are reading. See, better men than I have started off very well, only to fall by the way. So please ask God to help me stay humble, honest, standing, and conversational. Thank you. Well, until next time, love simply, love wisely, and love well. For that is where excitement and meaning dwell.